Hello, everyone in thy stream. Welcome to the stream chat, everybody. How's everyone's day doing? Mine's doing pretty good. You know, we go back to school in 5 days, but that's all good. I think... Hold on. 96 is... So that. 3 is 72. 4 is that. Okay, so... We go back to school in 100 hours and 17 minutes. No, a little bit under 100 hours is when we, arrive at school. But, oh, my game isn't showing anything. Silly goosey me. Hello. And that sucks that you're sick, Ron. And is that a good thing or a bad thing that you're going back to school, that fish, or do you not really care? Because for most people, school's a terrible hatred place that they utterly despise, but I know that for a decent few, they actually quite enjoy school. Good thing. Nice. Sounds good. And welcome back to the stream, Nenad. I haven't seen you type in quite a while. Glad to see you still stick around. But yeah, as the stream title says, it's my push for 600 subs, which I just want to say to everyone who has already subscribed. Thank you guys so incredibly much. I never imagined that in 2 months I would gain almost 500 subscribers. It's absolutely mental the amount of traction that my channel's gained. And I really, truly do appreciate all of the support you guys give me. It truly means the world, and it shows to me that the content I'm making is really good. And Rom, I completely agree, but I'm very fortunate that a handful of my subjects I actually find quite easy and enjoy. Well, not easy. I do always like a challenge, but I do enjoy them. Because this year I'm taking maths, physics, and media, which are the subjects I quite enjoy. I'm trying to think of the punchline to that fish, but it's oh yeah, it's curing world hunger. I can't even remember what the punchline is. If I genuinely had 3 wishes, it would be having infinite wishes, obviously. But if that's not on the table, I would love to have... I don't know. I'd just love to have money. That would be it. And I know that that sounds greedy or whatever, but I'd love to have money so I could give money away. Actually, no. I wouldn't want a lot of money. I'd want a lot of valuable things so that I could give valuable things away. Not so that I could be rich or whatever, but I just would want valuable things. And I don't want to do anything like cure world hunger, because, you know... Curing world hunger, is that on the table? Because if it is, then yeah. Curing all world ailments. Bing bang boom, utopian moment. But I don't know whether that would be a good thing or a bad thing. Whether fixing all the world's conflicts is better or worse for the entire world. And I do have a common balloon and a rare balloon, and they are up for sale. But I might in fact just do a giveaway. 2 giveaways in today's stream to just encourage people to hit me with a fat subscription, because I would really, really like that. Ooh, hello. And yeah, to anyone who's wondering, the Resource World reset quite a short bit ago. But, I mean, if anyone has Obsidian, I'd be willing to pay you for it. Or can you just please TP over to me with Obsidian? Because I want to go into the end, and I'm a silly little boy who forgot that to go into the nether, you need obsidian. And that's good that Jacko's selling mangoes. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Rom. And yeah, as per usual, I'm just going to be doing my casual nether looting at the moment. It's what I do, all I do. Yeah, ooh, a speed 4. And you're dead. Ouch. You ouchie. What do you mean? Where did you hear this? And do you mean... And, like... Is this confirmed from one of the admins that there is no 0.17? There might be a 0.16. Or did we just have... No, because we just had 0.15, right? Don't rufflecopter me like that. And thank you so much for the portal, Rom. If anyone else wants to TP in... we can do that. But I do just want to go to here. Here. I just want to quickly edit this and see whether I can have a live sub count with stream elements. Here, add. No, stream tools. No, see, alerts. Here, sorry guys that I'm not moving. I just want to go here, 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 no. Static/custom, labels. Subscribers, total and all-time, total subscribers. There we go, and then... I think that should update. There we go. Wow, look at that. Wow, now, over here, if you guys are looking, there's a subscription goal. Well, not a subscription goal, but... you know what I mean. I'm trying to hit big number, so big happy, but also... hello, Endervenom, and hello, Midnight. And I just want to say, potentially save your rubies or real-life dollars if you want to participate in the next event, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Lunar New Year event. How it's going to be run, what's going to be in it, the prizes, whether there's a crate, whether it's a Cosmo event, this, that, or the other, but I'm 99% sure that they're going to do an event for it. And every other time that they have done an event in the past, money has been involved somehow, whether that's with cosmetic keys or whether that's with an event exclusive key. But yes, I do have a strong feeling that they're going to be doing a Lunar New Year event, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice for them to not go back onto Valentine's or whatever, and although it does suck that they're now forever limited exclusives, it also makes sense because it's going to be a lot less confusing for people because it's a 2021 Valentine's exclusive and it basically just means that it's a Valentine's exclusive, which is an event that doesn't come back. And although it sucks, I think the only event they are going to bring back is going to be Easter. And the other events, they're probably going to just save, or like save the time for other updates or whatever, because it's always hard. Oh, that's so kind, Nenad. Yeah, I really am pushing. I really am trying as flippin' hard as I possibly can. And once I hit it, I don't really mind, because it's the sort of thing where there are some jokesters that love to do the, "Hi, I subbed," and then they unsub as you pass it to take you below. But I don't care, because once I hit the goal, I know that I can hit it again. As with anything in life, once you achieve it, you can very easily unachieve it again. You can, like, if you achieve something and then it's lost, you can very easily put in the work and achieve it again. But, you know, that's just my mentality. And I also wish that my, like, subscription counter was, like, live, but it's always delayed. It's annoying. It's more annoying for you guys, because it just means that if you guys subscribe, I don't find out about it until a little while later. It, like, can take up to 10 minutes to come through, which is really annoying for you guys, but just gonna quickly check the auction house as well. Just to see whether anything is being sold at a reasonable price. Main thing I'm looking for now is a legendary hoe. If anyone in chat has one, that they're obviously open to selling. I'm willing to pay like 30k for it. Mainly just because it's nice to have. And hello again, Endervenom. What are you up to today? Also, what do people think of the background music, like the volumes and everything like that? Also, am I deafened in here? No, I just left. Okay, if anyone wants to join, I'm in Supporter Lounge. To anyone, and I just say this anytime I'm in, if you ever want to join me and talk on my stream, don't swear, please. It'll just end up getting you in trouble on Origin Realms, and I have a PG stream, so it'll just more get you in trouble. If it's accidental, totally understand that, but yeah. And it really does, Nenad. Oh my god! I'm only 6 subscribers away, jeez. They're not coming through, the notification isn't coming through, but to anyone who's subscribed, thank you so much. There's no way for me to physically see it. I think how it works is you need to have your subscriptions public for it to show up for me. I could be wrong. Now that could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why. I think you need to have your subscription public and then it'll pop up, but because it takes it from like your UI or whatever, I don't know, man. It's confusing, but anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, it really does help. And it means a lot as well. Anyone who's just spent any amount of time watching me or whatever, it really does mean so much to me, because it means that I'm closer to monetization. And I always say this, I'm not doing YouTube for the money so that I can live in a big rich house or whatever. I'm doing YouTube for the money so that I can produce and make the best videos as possible, so I can have a thumbnail artist, I can have a pixel artist, I can have an editor, I can have all of these people on the team recording and editing and auditing and whatever you want to call it, so that I can be bringing you guys as amazing of content as you guys deserve. But yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I'm a couple of... I think I'm just over 2,000 hours away from achieving the watch time goal. And I am just over... literally just over 400 subs away from getting monetized, which is amazing. It's absolutely incredible. And once I do start getting monetized... the videos will definitely improve, and it'll give everyone in my life, although they are very supportive, which I'm very grateful for, it'll give everyone in my life even more of an excuse to believe in me on this. So anyone who tunes in, whether you have these streams on in the background for the vibe, whether you know, just actively watch, whether I've never heard you chat before, your name hasn't even popped up on the channel, whether you've been here from one sub or been here since 500 or even with the most recent sub, I really do appreciate it. And also, Datfish, if you're dying, you can either go to spawn or send a TPA request to like someone who you know will accept, and then it ends up working out, which is nice, I guess. Oh, that's terrible. I thought you meant that you were like bleeding in game because you were just taking damage or something, but damn, that sucks. What happened to your balloons? If you mean, wait, what do you mean by, oh, this, it's just a bug whenever you enter the nether, but it isn't a priority for them, so. Since it isn't like a major bug, yeah, it's a cosmetic issue, and yeah, it might detract from them making money. I have a feeling that if they're gonna sort it, they'll sort it in Lunar New Year if they have a bunch of balloons in that or whatever. But you know, I still stick by this. I'd much rather that they put the time into 1.0 and then with 1.0 also release a major bug fix. I have a feeling that if they were to add any mob, the only mob that could, like, justifiably make sense would be a tiger, because it is the year of the tiger. But I really don't know other than that. I have a feeling that it's gonna be tiger themed. I know that there's a couple people in the community who you may have heard of before, like there's a dude called Cliff Plays, good friend of mine. Yeah, and he's made some suggestions and stuff. Okay, see you, Nenad. Take your time, it's all good. Bandage B. Nice. If you haven't checked me out, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I don't really know. Like, what do you? As per usual, I'm open to answering any sort of questions. I like being open. I like being transparent about my life, and just things in general. Obviously, things that are, like, very controversial, like politics or religion or anything that's, like, against Origin Realms rules. I try my best to keep out of conversations, but, you know. New Year anniversary, they can make tools and events. Yeah, as with any event, they can make tools and stuff. It's just whether they thought about it in time to do it. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't think about Lunar New Year as a possible replacement for Valentine's until quite close to the event, which sucks, but it would be nice. Would be very, very epic, like dragon themed or fire themed or whatever, but you know, I don't know. I do also think that if they were to do an event, like, there's some really cool ideas I have for it, but it's more of just whether it's practical. Like, some cool ideas I've got for it are, like, maybe custom fireworks or whatever, because it's Lunar New Year, and I know that firecrackers are a big theme when companies and whatever try to do that in here. Hi Mervin and hi Power, welcome to the stream. Just doing my last push. What kind of enchantment do you have on your armor? It's kind of OP. Oh, friends need to take medication because there's something wrong with his kidneys. Please wish him luck. I wish your friend, who is anonymous in this case, best of luck with kidneys, and I hope that they get better. But yeah, any sort of like internal pain always sucks. What kind of, and the enchantments on my gear, what are they? They are, here. They're like blast protection, fire protection, projectile protection, regular protection, lucky orb, respiration, thorns, unbreaking, aqua affinity, mending, and all of those are just on everything. Well, Aiden, Venki, I wish you the best of luck with your transplant or whatever. Oh no, that wrong person. I thought that Aiden was the person who was getting the surgery. That fish. I got confused. Oh no. This is so sad. It's not chat. I mean, I don't mind if people are speaking other languages as long as it's like fine, but like I obviously can't justify it, so I'd appreciate if you spoke English. Isaac, okay. Well, thank you for the subscription, also known as a handful of lions, because I do not speak Hebrew, unfortunately. But, you know, thank you for the subscription anyway, I really do appreciate it. Oh my god, we're 2 away. Let's go. I want to say in chat, oh my god, I am 2 subscribblers away. And you speak Australian by adding mate wherever possible. G'day instead of good morning. Basically, it's like British, but like what? It's like British, but even less understandable. Is the best way to talk Australian. I probably am going to do a giveaway of some kind. Maybe not a 50k giveaway, but once I hit the goal, I'll probably do a giveaway of a couple of balloons. Which is nice. But, you know. Also, is Rom, because I know that you're, like, trustworthy or whatever. Is that Hebrew? That person is speaking? Because I just obviously don't speak Hebrew. Because I'm just curious, and I want to make sure that it's like clean, and it's like family friendly or whatever. Yeah, exactly that fish. Okay, cool. But if you want me to understand what you're saying, I would recommend using Google Translate. Just, if it's broken English, I'm perfectly okay with that. Just means that I can actually answer what you're saying and whatever. And it means that I can... 2OR went. They're at spawn. I just think, like most things that are at spawn, they're just not coded in properly. There's quite a few things that are really cool, nifty or whatever. He just said hi and shalom, which means hi also. Yeah, cool. Well, hi to you too. I am Australian Endervenom. I get the bunch. I get I've gotten British, I've gotten American, I've gotten Australian before, I've gotten New Zealand. I've basically because I spend so much time online and did as a kid as well. Like, I always watched Disney Channel, I always watched YouTube, all this sort of stuff. My accent has sort of turned into an amalgamation of a bunch. And add to that the fact that I've been to America for like, I don't know, I think it was like a month and a bit. And then I've been to the UK like 3 times throughout my life. Because I'm half British. I'm half Chubble Wobbler, Cronkly Donkly. And this is a server, yes, Power. This is a Minecraft Java Edition server, and you're not allowed to play on it with a cracked Minecraft account, so that's very appreciated, and thank you so much. But yeah. I need to tell Wither that that's way too much XP to be selling, but you know, there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm not sure, but this is just me spitballing here, but I have a couple theories that in Lunar New Year they're also gonna add some more stuff with Gorf or whatever. The main reason I say that though is just because it just seems weird to add Gorf now and then do nothing with him. I don't know, but I have a feeling that it just, like, it won't just be its own thing. Because I think it's going to be more like, the best event to compare it to is Thanksgiving, where there'll be, like, cosmetic keys. That's my guess. Obviously, there's a chance they make it a whole event, and they actually just do 0.15 almost straight into 0.16. And I have a feeling that... And another reason that I'm quite confident in this is because Arrays said somewhere that they've got a lot more plans for January, which is such a strange thing to say if you don't have more things for January. And I feel like the more things is going to be another sort of update, which is just really cool. What that update's going to be, who the update prevails to, absolutely no clues, but yeah. He's 29 but can't join the server. That is incredibly sad, but I can relate. Kind of. I never have had good ping to like a big Minecraft server because they're all hosted in America. But as an Australian, I can relate to the ultimate lag moment. Because when in Australia, you lag. When in Australia, lag until you're incomprehensible. Is that... Please tell me that that's on the edge and not one block out. Let's go. This is why you always check the border. This is a screenshot moment. Welcome. Teleport over. And it is another stream. And I hope that I'm getting you hyped. I'm trying to build up hype, because not to throw shade, but Origin Realms does a terrible job at it. Understandably, because they don't have the server, whatever, but... Okay, but I wouldn't recommend that one, Datfish, because it was half in the border, so anything, like, any big sort of areas to farm them just don't exist. If you want to get the souls, you need to run over here. And then... all good. Understandable. That's why my TPs are always open. And it sucks, Ender, but, you know, You eventually get used to it, but I hope that it does fix, because I'm assuming it's a temporary issue since I've seen you on the server before. I feel like I'm the one who gives the most watch time because I watched almost every single one of his streams. Well, I very much so appreciate that, Celestial. Very kind of you. I am the server, I think. It's called Origin Realms. It's, if you just run... They're like... I don't know. Yeah. Bless. But I just want to also clarify, Datfish, that you can't get Blaze Souls from spawner ones. You can only exclusively get them from, like, the naturally spawned ones. That was a good turn. That was a lucky turn. Ooh! 7 from... Nah. 7 from 1. Yes. Mm-hmm. And hello, Valen the Creator. But once I get to 600 subs, I'm going to do a giveaway of 2 balloons. Here we go. Wow. Clickbait in Origin Realms. Yeah, I lost a sub. I lost 2 and then someone else subscribed. It's fine. Obviously it sucks, but like I don't really mind. Like, people are valid and open to their own opinions. I'm not gonna get annoyed at someone if they want to unsubscribe. Mabel is my favorite tree in real life, and I'm not Canadian. Damn. I mean, yeah, it's a cool tree. I'm surprised that they didn't add maple syrup, but I also understand why. Just think it would have been kind of cool if you could, like, I don't know how you'd even go about obtaining this. Also, so many structures. Ow, 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 ow. Let's talk about theories for lunar Hablo. Okay, well, we see that one tried to spawn in. Want to go to the Bastion? Yeah, I'll head over there now. But actually, I mean, I will. Oh, actually, no, I won't. I'll explore, because I thought that this was a faulty generation, but it actually was proper generation, just under construction generation. Also, anyone in chat, if you have a legendary hoe, I am willing to buy for 30,000 rubies. If you find a spawner, send me a TPA here request, please. And I'll just mine it and give you the frags if I get any. Let's talk about theories on the lunar update. He said, what are we doing? We're gonna talk about theories on the lunar update, because Rom had a good idea for content, because I'm lost for content. Just kidding, but also kind of not just kidding. But yeah, my theory on the lunar update is basically it's gonna just be a event like Thanksgiving, where they add a decent amount of cosmetics to the crate, to the Cosmo crate temporarily, and then that, I don't know, I just have a feeling that it's not going to be a big event. I mean, I don't know, and obviously I'd prefer a big event, because it's great for content, but, you know, I don't know. Yeah, and I've suggested, or not suggested directly, I've informally suggested that they make it so that when they add, if they add like a Lunar New Year balloon event, that if they do like balloon lanterns, making the event happen at night exclusively would be really cool. So during the day you can find balloons, during the night you can find them, which is cool. But pardon? Oh, wait. I think... Oh, we hit it! Oh my goodness, I didn't even know. It hasn't updated on mine, but that is amazing. Woo! Let's go. Okay, I just want to double check. Just want to go to my channel and confirm this. Make this a fact here. My channel. 600 subscribers. Let's flippity dippity go. Okay. Net. Dell home net. Set. Home net. If you guys want to come over to me, head over to my base and I'm gonna do a giveaway. Okay. Okay. I hit the goal of 600 subs, so I will be doing a hide and seek game. First place wins a kite and second place wins a rubber balloon. To see where I am hiding, search up CoCap on YouTube and click on the live stream. So guys, anyone in the stream, we've got a rubber balloon and a basic kite that I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be, ooh, where did I go? Hiding. And then I'm going to be heading to a place. Let's go to... here. Now, I don't want to be cringe. Three. It's the first person to, like, appear in front of my face. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Wrong thing. And here's where I'm at. Some of you might know where this is, but this is all I will reveal for now. I'm hiding at spawn, and you know I'm not going to do a drop giveaway. It's a hide and seek. So to anyone who wants to participate, I'm hiding somewhere in the Origin Isles, which is the Origin Realm spawn. I'm not hiding in the ocean for once, which is pretty crazy. But it is the first person to find me here, and I'll give it a couple minutes. And then, yeah, we'll do we'll do one round, and then I might do another round at the end of the stream for some other special cool thing. Just more to thank you guys so much for helping me hit 600 subscribers. Oh, and that's crazy. I'm assuming you just turned your subscriptions to public and resubscribed. Well, thanks for doing that, Celestial. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna, like, no, don't worry, I'm waffling. If you guys want a hint or anything like that, I won't do it just yet, but I'll do this and then change it over to, yeah, ooh. But yeah, I'm hiding at spawn. And I'll give a little bit more away of what this room actually portrays or foretells. I'm somewhere in spawn, and whoever finds me first wins a kite. Whoever finds me second wins a rubber balloon. But I want to make this clear, I'm hiding at spawn. I'll show off a little bit more. Someone's here. Nice. Now, make sure to just stay here. Like, make sure to stay here and just stand somewhere so that I know that it's you. Just take off your helmet as well, because I don't want to press F1 to see what your name is. And I'd also recommend crouching as well. I'm not gonna press F1 yet, but they have won the basic kite. Are you in stream, mystery person? And if you are, can you please type? And say, this is me. My name is this. To anyone wondering, this is Paul's new portrait location. Is this you, Rom? Take off you, like, stay here. But is this you? Like, not up and down if the person here is Rom. Go like this if you are Rom. You are Rom? Oh. Someone's here. And there we go. Celestial and Rom. Congratulations, guys, on finding me. To anyone wondering, I'll show it off on stream now that I've been discovered twice. I'm assuming you just ran around and looked for Rom's name. But yes, Rom, you won. Can you message me? Because I have bad Wi-Fi. You won. But you come down here to this beach underneath the bridge. You swim up. And then you come in here. Sure, yeah. Just head over to my realm, guys. And I'll give Rom the kite, and I'll give Celestial the rubber. Celestial, put yours in here. Oh, no, you're resident. You don't have access to that stuff anyway. There you go. And then Rom, if you just... MSG Rom, just head over to my realm. Yeah, a lot of this is new. Hey, thank you guys for all being chill and not yoinking that. It's cringe. So thank you for not being cringe. But there we go. It was the first giveaway. of today's stream. I'm probably going to do another one for... I don't know what, but maybe just a couple of other legendary cosmetics. Because, you know, but we hit 600 subscribers incredibly quickly. I was expecting it to take like 5 hours, but it took 1. And that is just absolutely amazing to me. That means so incredibly much to me. But yeah. Sorry for my internet bad / message. From all good. I can relate. I'm very fortunate that we've upgraded our internet, but yeah, before I had this internet, it was quite slow at times. But you know, it's all good now. And you can teleport over to Moo Power. Is anyone on? No, no one's on. Damn. Thanks, because I really wanted to get cat. Well, GG on finding. And yeah, as I said, make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the stream, because I am probably going to do another giveaway, but this one I don't know what I'll do. I might do like a parkour or whatever. I always just prefer the hide and seeks because they're the easiest to moderate. It's just whoever finds me first. And yeah, they could use traces, but like I don't think the 2 people who won would have used traces. But yeah, now that we've done that, we can just head back to the Nether, which we are moving to, because we are moving to the Nether. We are moving to the Nether. And then... And that is also all good. Really wanted rubber balloon. Unfortunately, I don't have any more balloons, but I do have some cosmetics that are a lot more valuable that I'll probably be giving away, such as... I think the next one, just to keep you guys enticed, I'll probably end up doing a saxophone giveaway and a dragon wings is the second prize. So first prize saxophones, second prize dragon wings, and then third prize, I don't know, like another cool-ish cosmetic. Can I TP to you for a second, grab something? Yeah, sure. Anyone's allowed to TP. Just send me Among Us. But yeah, anyone's allowed to TP. My TPs are always open. And maybe once I get bigger, I might have to set it to, like, because I have a feeling that they're gonna be smart with like a friend system and make it, they only accept TPs from friends or whatever. So I might have to put it onto that. But unless there's like a limit on how many friends I can have, I'll probably just anyone who's like a stream regular, I guess, I'll just give it to, or anyone who's been here for a while. Okay, I'm in the computer. I hope I have better connection, but I just hear the live in the background. Okay, that's all good. Thank you for still tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And how do you win these, Daniel? I'm going to do a giveaway of some kind. Bad times, I'm not going to say that. And you thought I was going to say I'm not going to say the word, but I'm not going to say it. Because that's cringe, and I don't want to get clipped and shipped off to Jeffrey Bezos to be cloned. Me can't TPA. Well, that's very sad. Keep trying. Persistence is key. You always inspire me to go on the server. Well, I appreciate that so much. And I'm gonna actually... Oh, no. Here. I'm gonna screenshot that. And then I'm gonna send that to an admin and say, why am I not creator? I'm kidding. Please do not spam them. I know why I'm not creator. It's because I don't meet requirements. But, you know, I really do appreciate all of you guys. It means so much to me that you have all stuck around through this crazy journey. And although in the next couple of days, the amount of content I'll be producing will be reducing. I'm hoping that I can get an editor to start doing one actually well-polished, high-quality video per week on Origin Realms, which would be really nice. Like, I mean, like, probably, like, 15-minute video per week would be really nice, whether that's a guide, whether that's a Let's Play, whether that's a whatever. But, you know, that would be nice. And then also maybe a stream or two, just because I think it would be really cool to still keep up streams, because obviously people enjoy them. That's where... that's all I've done for the past, like, month, and I've gained, like, 200 subs, which is insane, by the way. I mean that, guys, it's crazy. So when 1.0 releases, you'll be on 1K subscribers. Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, if it releases tomorrow, I probably won't, but if it releases in, like, a month or two, yeah, I really hope so. But the main reason I want an editor is just so that I can have videos set up and guides and everything ready, so that when 1.0 releases, people will go, hey, what's this new server? How do I get rich on this new server? And then I show them best money-making methods and just making guides, because I know for a fact, like, everyone tells me that, like, Nafi is, like, the guides guy, but it's not like someone can claim content. Nafi's I want to make this clear, Nafi's never told me this. But I feel as though his guides just are more general, and they're more introductory, whereas I want to go over, like, nitty-gritty details and, like, methods and best ways to do certain things, because I know that that's something that people do like to know. But, you know, I do also want to keep up. We live in an economy. I'm a big fan of We Live in an Economy. My weekly, bi-weekly economy on Origin Realms discussion. It's more of like a podcast setting where I run around the resource world, but it's also the sort of thing where, like, the economy doesn't really have a lot to talk about all the time. But, you know, it's the sort of thing where, although I talk about the economy, it's mainly just me giving my 2 cents on Origin Realms. But I call it We Live in an Economy because I think it's better. What? My little bear is invisible for some reason. It's a bug. That is funny. Make sure, though, to give your bears honey. Otherwise, they get a bit cross. They get a bit angry. Which is pretty cool, but also pretty uncool. Ah! Like 4 frags with Fortune 3, yes. You can indeed. Also, I'm working on my Blaze farm, as you guys know, but I don't really know why. I think I more just want, like, a massive Blaze farm as an excuse to loot the resource world. But I just like having a big XP farm, because it means if I need XP, I can get it. But, you know. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the... I'm heading off tonight. See you, Datfish. But yeah, if you guys have any, like, content suggestion ideas, make sure to let me know also. Like, if there's content you want to be made on Origin Realms, always open to ideas for content, and I'll make sure to give you credit if I use an idea of yours. Just because, I don't know. Because there's some content I want to make, but it's more like, I don't know. It's more like content for me, I guess. Like content that I'd want to watch, but I know that content I want to watch isn't necessarily content everyone wants to watch, so... New videos about our history. I mean, once it has a history to tell, yeah, definitely. But I just don't think anything big enough has happened where there's been enough, like, coverage of it to where it would make sense. Like, to me, no, like, bug has happened, no trade has happened, nothing on the server has happened that's big enough to warrant anything that also wouldn't just get me into controversy. Because the only thing I could, like, give my 2 cents on would be the fact that there are still people in the community IRL trading. But, you know, that requires proof for me to not just be, like, accusing them of something. Biggest survival server in Minecraft. It's a very good server, but it's also very cringe on more than one occasion, which is the only downfall of Origin Realms, is that okay, I say this so convincingly, and like that doesn't make any sense. Of course I'm saying convincingly. I believe in it, so I should be convinced by the fact that I'm saying it. But Origin Realms, the only issue Origin Realms has is consistency. It's so inconsistent with its, like, quality and, like, releasing content and whatever. And, like, the effects of its content and, like, whatever. And by that, I just mean, like, sometimes Origin Realms will release an absolute banger of an update. But then sometimes they'll release sprinklers and, like, ruin it for everyone. People joined Origin Realms. Do you mean overall, like ever ROM, or do you mean like at a time? Because overall, the number of unique Minecraft accounts that have joined Origin Realms is over 100,000. But if you just mean how many like join each day, I'd guess around 2,000-3,000. That seems about right. Ooh, 4. Let's go. And there's a second one. Nice. Oh, my goodness. Even more... And is that another one? Oh, my low. I'm pretty sure this is a double one. Because, yeah, these two don't link up. They just... Oh, my God. Yeah, well, overall, there's been over 100,000 unique players to join Origin Realms, which is insane, but, you know. Hypixel has, like, 18 million, which is, like, half of Minecraft Java. And then yeah. But I really do think that Origin Realms has the potential to reach that point eventually. Some people share that belief with me. Others are very much so, like, against that, but... I think if Origin Realms follows through with what they've promised, they'll definitely become the biggest survival server, if not one of the biggest servers in the world, because the things that they are doing are so revolutionary, and hopefully they hit enough of them, like they mean enough to people. Ooh, am I gonna get a blaze soul? You're gonna fire now, and that sucks for you, buddy. You're only giving me 2 blaze rods. Come on, man. You're yanking me chain. But yeah, if for those of you wondering how you can make money on Origin Realms, this is one of them. This is a method that sort of evolved. Because you can do what I'm doing now, where you hunt for spawner fragments in the overworld. But the difference is in the overworld, there are more structures that you can find. And, like, underground, there are these things called the miner outposts, which are pretty cool. And in them, you can find stuff. Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, my lord. Spawner frags on spawner frags. Video was on my birthday for millions of 8 cakes. Nice. I'm a little bit more of a degenerate and bought a slight, just a small amount more, just a tidbit more, but any more on the outside that we can see? Bang. There it is. Yeah. I think. Nah, it doesn't go out. Nah, but it might be it, so I should check. Okay, I should always check, but. And you can teleport to me snacks. Pablo. 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 Oh, time to explode. Thanks for the congrats. I appreciate it, Nina. You can make money from mining outposts. There's a small chance of getting slot and power and protection. Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. If you're earlier into the game and don't have 25 totems of keeping, I'd probably recommend doing that more. But in general, it's better to do, like, just because it's more of a challenge, it'll always be better to do the nether. The better to nether update. Is this the same? No, surely this isn't the same nether fortress, and I've just missed the spawners, right? Yeah. If we win 1 year, I don't know. I don't think it'll ever be like that, because it's the sort of thing where with more people, you gotta remember, with more people means more people obtaining the item. Things that are, like, limited, yeah, sure, they'll increase by, like, 2,000 times, but things that are just always obtainable to anyone whenever they want to be, like, those things probably realistically never will increase that much. But, you know, you never know. People do be desperate sometimes, and I mean, with inflation, they'll definitely increase in price, but I just don't think that it's feasible for, like, a Wraith Rib to cost $1 million. Like, the economy would have to go downhill, and, like, downhill bad for that to be the case. For an item as common as a Wraith Rib to be worth $1 million ruby. But, you know, been wrong on predictions before. Yeah, limited item. Yeah, exactly. So, I think any limited item that won't return, like any like yearly limited, like, and I don't mean like event limited, I mean any yearly, so 2021, 2022 limited, I feel as though will always be worth an insane amount, because anything prior to them advertising 1.0 will be worth a lot, but anything post that will be worth so much less, because they'll appreciate, but if like 4,000 people join, and like they have 4,000 active people, and over the event like 15,000 are introduced, there'll just be too many in game for people to like sell them for a reasonable price. But yeah, you know, I do hope that Origin Realms gets big, because I do want it to be like the starting point of my career on YouTube. And like over these school holidays, I've really shown and proven to people that like I do care about YouTube, and I know what I'm doing when it comes to YouTube. And obviously by that, I'm not trying to sound like snarky or whatever. It's just sometimes I need to tell myself that, just so that I can remember. I need to sometimes remind myself. That's something I recommend doing as well, is like just reminding yourself that you're like a good person, and that you're whatever you need to hear, telling yourself sometimes just what you need to hear. You know. The more players doesn't just mean more supply, it also means more demand. Yeah, that's very true. And that's exactly what I mean by, like, I feel as though it will like, any item that's introduced after new players are brought in will only be affected by server inflation and not whatever, because I highly doubt that, like, supply and demand of items that are, like, of the current event will be, like, drastically bombshell difference if, you know, it's just like the current event. But like anything Valentine's or whatever, the supply won't increase of Valentine stuff unless someone finds a dupe, or any like 2021 2022 exclusive. no more will be introduced from previous events, obviously, unless they like find a dupe bug. But you know, if they find a dupe bug, the staff team will probably just crack down on them, and then the items will be removed. So that is the issue with it being an item-based economy, is that things can be duplicated, and things can be duplicated fast. And all it takes is one person duplicating items and then like selling them or trading them to someone, and then using the same dupe bug on like Cupid wings or whatever, and then just like distributing them slowly or whatever. But you know, every dupe bug that I've found I've reported, because I'm a smart person. Or everything that I've just thought might be a dupe bug I've reported. I found like, I think I found like 3 or 4 like money making bugs. Because I just want to say this, they always forget to check Paula. Like whenever they update apples or whatever, they always just forget that Paula exists. Imagine 2b2t players on OR. Nah, I want to make this very clear. 2b2t players, most 2b2t players aren't actual just scumbags. Like, some of them are, yes, definitely, but some of any group are. Most people on 2b2t respect the rules of other servers, and they're like, well, on here I can hack, but on here I cannot hack. But, you know. FitMC, yeah, exactly. FitMC, like, completely understands that other servers have differing rules, and he's not gonna compromise his morals or whatever. Just, like, because he plays on a server where hacking is allowed, he wouldn't go onto Hypixel and hack. He isn't like that Sal C1 guy who will, like, hack and do whatever if a server's pay to win. Which, I just want to say, as much as a server is pay to win, it's like, it's much better to go after the big cookie, like the biggest pay to win Minecraft server, which is Cosmic. And I'll say this till, like, forever. Cosmic sucks. They are pay to win heavily. They just breed toxicity, and it's really bad for the Minecraft community, especially since children can get on there. And, like, I used to, when I was, like, 12, 13, I didn't understand how stuff worked. So I'd, like, save up my pocket money, and then I'd buy stuff on their servers, and then I would, like, I remember I bought something on there, and I got killed for it. Like, because how they did it is they sold items on the store that were loot boxes, but you had to open the loot boxes in like a PvP area, and when you opened them in a PvP area, you could get killed for them. And it's just, it literally just was to make them as much money as possible. And the only way that those servers are like truly fun anymore is if you spend a bunch of money or are sponsored by them and get given a bunch of stuff for free. But I know people that have spent like $15,000, $20,000 on that game, and it's just insane. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy because they have seasons, and your progress doesn't save forever. And the only thing that's like actually ever worth buying are like the few like client side, or not client side, but like account locked things. Everything else is just a complete scam. And that's why I like Origin Realms so much, because it's one of so very few servers I know these days that isn't pay to win and doesn't reset. Because it's so insane to me how much time people will invest in something for it to reset. And also, Maxo says, do you think anything like the huge 0.12 influx will happen with 1.0? Definitely, 100%. And if content creators realize the potential Origin Realms has, or the videos and such that they do on the server do really well, because Origin Realms wants to be a server that updates every week with a bunch of new content, I definitely have a feeling that some YouTubers will stick around. And yes, people will come for the YouTubers, but anyone who likes Origin Realms and likes this style of content, I feel as though will get hooked. Because there are so many people, and this is another thing that I want to make incredibly clear. Dream's community gets a bad rap. I'm not a part of it, and I'm not trying to defend the actions of the insane parts of those communities. But like the Dream SMP, like as with everything, so many people, it's the loud majority. Sorry, it's the loud minority that ruins it for everyone. And like the loud minority of people in the Dream SMP community ruin it for everyone else and tarnish their name. And I'm not trying to defend them or whatever, but that's the exact same thing that is going to happen in Origin Realms. And like people are all like, oh, I don't want Dream SMP people coming on here, but it's a sort of thing where if they're playing on Origin Realms, they'll have to follow Origin Realms' rules. And like, because Origin Realms is a PG server and almost all of these creators are not, I don't think that those communities will like this server nearly as much. I think that the Hermitcraft and the like all of those types, I feel like the Insane Craft, Hermitcraft, like Captain Sparkles and the other people on there, other types that would get onto here because they have such they're a lot more mature, and the audience is also a lot more understanding and mature. Like Green and like most of the Hermitcrafters are like 30 plus, and yeah, I feel as though that's the sort of community in terms of creators that will like Origin Realms, not the, hey guys, I went up against 1,000 people and I beat them all because I'm just the best Minecraft player in the world. It's like, no, we don't care for that. I care if you build or if you spend 2,000 hours grinding out a dungeon and become the first player on planet Earth, or to beat the dungeon, or to reach badge level 1,000 or something, you know what I mean? And it's the sort of thing where PvP will come, it's just gonna be optional, like opt-in duels, and like you can wager stuff like that. But what they're actually like, they're not gonna like force you into a situation that you're uncomfortable with, because it's just bad for everyone.
Can you hear me?
I can. Is this Cliff?
Alright.
It is
Yeah,
Cliff.
it is.
Just wanted to double check.
Live sidewalks again.
What happened?
I'm walking.
What's crazy about that? Oh, you're outside walking. I know what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm streaming, by the way. And I hit 600
Yeah,
subs.
I know. Yeah, you're almost there.
No, I hit it.
Yo!
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's awesome. I'm taking immense fall damage because there's an aggressive
Okay, yeah,
piglet.
they seriously altered the fall damage thing.
Yeah, it's insane.
No, like seriously, with like full prot and feather falling, I'm dying just like falling to not even the deep slate layer
Yeah, exactly.
from like a river. It's
kind of nuts. I think it's a bug, but you know, we know how quickly they fix bugs. But also, Lunar New Year is I'm pretty sure gonna come with more than just Lunar New Year stuff, which is kind of cool.
so maybe a few more minor updates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, at least, as far as I can imagine.
How much more 1.0 content do you think they'll move?
I think they'll move as much non-progression based stuff forward as they can.
I think the Badlands they're gonna keep though.
Yeah, I've said this ever since we saw Raiders, that I'm pretty sure that 1.0 is going to have a more arid theme. Not necessarily, but like the content that will be in the first or the second adventure world. All of the new 1.0 exclusive content that they'll add, I'm pretty sure is at least leaning in a more arid direction. Whether that's intentional or unintentional. But I feel as though there's quite a high likelihood of like a more cowboy theme. And maybe
Honestly, I'm
even
down.
something like, I don't know, like a old western town that you can rarely find in mesas or whatever.
I wonder because this was something that I just included in my original idea for a specific dungeon quest line as like an introduction. If there'd be some sort of dungeon master type of NPC.
Yeah. I think there's a chance that I don't necessarily think that there will be a dungeon master, but I think it'll be maybe like
a representative of each dungeon at spawn. Or
yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that.
Or maybe just like the Adventurers Guild or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
But also I was thinking maybe you have to find the structure each time you want to play through a dungeon.
Yes. That's confirmed. How it's gonna
or is it okay, that's been confirmed. Because in the thing I wrote up that some of them, like, because it would be like an introduction, you'd be able to unlock some of the dungeons just by talking with NPCs. So I pictured it just becoming like part of the spawn UI when you go to the navigator.
Yeah. But how it's gonna work is it's gonna be the sort of thing where you have to, at least as far as I'm aware, it's gonna be the sort of thing where there are randomly generated structure, maybe there's like 15 in each resource world that are hidden or whatever, and you have to find them, and each one has like a very large cooldown, maybe like a 12-hour cooldown on them.
I think that makes sense.
Each entrance, though, not each dungeon as a whole. It's not like you'll only be able to do a dungeon once every.
You'll have to go around and find it.
Yeah, you'll have to go around and find more entrances, so you can set homes there. And I have a feeling that also gives them the freedom to introduce items like a dungeon compass or stuff like that.
But also, one of the admins or staff members said that you wouldn't be able to capture the mobs in dungeons.
Yeah.
But then earlier, like back when 1.0 was like supposed to be at the end of summer.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you can catch them. But now you can't.
I think it probably is because they've changed it. I have a feeling that when it was a plan to release in summer or whatever, they were originally planning on making it like a in-house, in-resource world dungeon, but I don't know. As stated in the first community stage, Origin Realms will have seasons, but not with any resets. More the first season, and the pets update will be 2.8 the second season. Yeah, okay. That's not exactly what he said, Mask, but I know what you're referring to. He basically just said that there will be seasons, and he said that season 1 or 1 point numbers won't really have a theme, but that 2.0 onwards will have, like, each update in the 2 series will have the same sort of theme. And maybe it'll be like a ocean theme. Like, maybe when they do the Ocean Life update or whatever they'll call it.
That dungeon, that first, I think the second dungeon is an ocean dungeon. There's they've, like Robot said earlier, I asked, I was like suggesting a list of souls like slimes because magma slimes are farmable and slime chunks are like illegal to find basically on realms.
Wait,
and very
why?
difficult because of spawn rates and stuff.
No, but what do you mean illegal to find?
No, you can't use like a map to find slime chunks.
Oh.
And then like also drowned and husks and strays because it's like you let the cousins in, why not these?
Yeah.
And then I said Guardians because the ocean monument's a structure, so the resource world will reset any Guardian farms people try to make. And then Robot responded saying, Guardian souls would be needed for a reason I cannot say. That reason has to be a dungeon.
I could see it being that Guardians. So I can see there being some sort of thing where souls have become more of a resource, as common souls such as zombies and skeletons are so easily obtainable in mass. I have a feeling that they're like, this is just an idea, complete speculation, no basis. But I think there might be something like a summoning stuff where you can use a soul of a mob
Use the souls
as like ammunition for it. You like
that'd
load
boost
them into it,
sales.
and then you can like whatever. Or maybe
I can see there being like a necromancer type dungeon or something.
Yeah. And I do think though that a dungeon in the Deep Dark is also quite a big likelihood. Like a Deep Dark Skulk themed dungeon would be really cool. Where all of the mobs are like sound reactive or like senses other than sight reactive, where they can smell you, they can hear you, they can like, there might be a mob that like throws out like tendrils in a bunch of directions, or like throws out like hooks in as like a porcupine or whatever, and it like feels what hits, and then if it hits, that like turns into a spike, so you have to like avoid.
I think. Yeah, I actually put in a suggestion for a mob called the Pteranodon, but instead of like Terra, like Ptera, it's Terra as in Terra, like Earth.
Terra, yeah, Terran.
And so basically it would live in dripstone caves. It's like a giant dinosaur bat. And it'd be able to just drop, it would target players and mobs to drop dripstone spikes on them.
Ooh, that could be cool.
Which I thought was a really interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
But also, I like, I'm wondering what's going to happen with advancements on the server.
I feel as though they'll just add them in 1.0 and make them like, it's like a one-time completion thing, and they'll be like, maybe they'll be like the achievement
I like the idea of there being
something.
some sort of trophy or something that you can get.
I do think it would be cool.
Or maybe it'd like
making,
show up in your player bio, like finished Minecraft-based advancements or something like that.
Yeah, I do think though that they'll more focus on like achievements, not advancements, of like doing this like Terraria style, where killed this boss or like discovered.
Yeah,
this
I also thought of
or...
something. I thought of something similar with the captionettes and getting like different like micro advancements for being able to capture specific mobs. Like maybe if you manage to capture a crocodile, you get like a gator wrangler advancement or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe having it like capture net X amount of unique mob, and it's like zoologist or something.
Yeah.
It's like you could start, or like the beginnings.
Pokemon Master.
The beginnings of a farm, and then like you could make a ranch, and then a zoo in your inventory or something like, you know what I mean? Obviously terrible names, but like
I've got to head off for now, so say bye.
Adios.
I'll see you soon, maybe. I don't know. Bye.
Cool, see ya. Why has Ballanton not joined the call? This makes me incredibly sad and aggressively agitated. Who's this? Who's in the call?
Forge.
Oh, hello, Forge.
I just woke up, so I'm tired.
Hello, Mask. Welcome to the stream. I mean the call. You know what I mean. I'm tripping.
Heyo. Does anybody hear me?
Hello? Yes,
Yeah,
can you hear
I
us?
can hear you.
Yeah, okay, nice. Cool. Oh no, someone is requesting me to trade something. Let's ask.
We need to make soul sand brick.
Oh, this person wants to trade a rubber balloon for my donut balloon. I don't think that's a good trade.
It's not. It's a common for a purple. Good trade on their end, not a good trade on your end. 4 out of 7. Would not recommend. I'm
So
a
are you
days,
doing
I'm a
like
days.
soul fragment hunting right now?
I'm not soul fragment, I'm spawner fragment, but I think that's what you meant, and
Oh,
you just
okay.
had
Spawn
a
fragment, I forgot.
little microbial.
Wow, 18, that's a lot.
Uh,
Like, never managed to find a spawner in the nether nor in the resource world overworld.
I don't know. I need to know now. Know now. If you love me again.
I really wanna get the rubber balloon. Looks cool. No, simple. Oh,
Damn. People don't seem to realize that prices are inflated at the moment, and it's kind of sad. I feel bad for all the people getting ripped off, thinking that, like,
why does the person just know? I don't want to trade with you. Okay? Sorry, but like, no.
I'm predicting that Lunar New Year will be the what's today? Thursday, so 28th, 29th,
On the weekend,
30th of
yeah,
30th in Australia and 29th. I think it'll be 29 EST. 29th EST.
Okay, maybe that will happen.
I say that because he's Arrays said that he's got that the team has a lot planned for a lot more planned for January, which makes me think, okay, so Lunar New Year and maybe another handful of updates, and then two.
A huge update just happened, and they have more plans. That sounds crazy, you know.
I mean,
It look like we have only 4 more days of January left, and
yeah.
I mean, the team is getting crazier each update, you know. Because like the last few updates were just huge and it changed a lot. So yeah.
Last good update on Origin Realms that like this was a good update, but before it, like the farming update, it was so bad for the server as a whole.
That destroyed the economy, hyperinflation and everything. I hate it to this day. I like the previous system. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't a bad system, and it also encouraged people. It encouraged people to mass farm, but now what you've done is you've just you've created an unbalanced system because the wooden sprinklers are so.
I basically farm like once a day, once a day and a half, because I just sell everything throughout the rest of the time, you know, because I get like 2 barrels worth of crops.
Yeah.
and that just doesn't get sold immediately. And I currently don't really see a potential for like better sprinklers because,
They
you
are.
don't cannot really farm in huge amounts for it to be profitable.
I feel as though what
Wait,
they'll
so what?
do is make bigger sprinklers for like higher
Yeah, the
farming
progression,
levels, and then
yeah.
with progression you'll
But
also be able to sell more each day.
I mean that makes sense, but like I think it was like 48 crops at the start, right? When they just introduced it, the limit.
It was it was 2 stacks, but it was
I
bugged. If
remember
you shift sold,
it was at one time it was 48. That was like during the day here in Europe. It was like broken. Then it was unlimited for a split second or two, like hour and or two. It was unlimited again. That's when I managed to sell my 2 barrels of chilies that I had from previous farming, and yeah, then it was reverted to the 2 stacks again, and then they changed it to the 3.
But they're like,
uh,
oh no, we want it
2 weeks
because
later.
you know that and I keep saying this because I'm fine to say it. I'm not going to tell me who told me, but the previous system, the wooden sprinkler was originally only going to cost 80 rubies.
Really?
Yep.
Like that cheap?
That cheap. And
Wow.
and people don't see people who aren't in tune with progression at all are saying, "Oh, what? That's so what? Why did they change it? That like is good." But no, people don't realize just how overpowered this current system is, and they should be lucky that it's this cheap. Like I could totally understand the wooden sprinkler or whatever the powerfulness of this sprinkler being 50k because of the fact that it's an investment and it should take you a while to get one, and then with one you can auto farm because it basically makes farming automatic. You literally have to check your farm once every 100 minutes. That is it.
Yeah, that's like overpowered as hell, because I always do like different stuff during the time. And before that, when there was this old system, I just needed to check it every 5 minutes to water the crops.
And like the
And
watering can's totally fine because it just speeds it up. It's right click.
I
One,
mean,
two,
that's
three, four.
just what you use it 5 more times than a bucket. That's nothing really game changing.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah, it can.
What's actually bad about this system? Like, what part of it?
The issue is that it's too
Okay.
easy because it means that in the future you will progress. There's too much power creep. There's too much potential for power creep because they've added something that's so overpowered that they'll need to make the next thing better. Like they'll need to make the stone
Ugh.
sprinkler better, which is but it will be unbalanced. They'll either make it too expensive to balance it out, or it'll be too cheap and then everyone will have it again, and then that just causes so many problems because people are able to make so much money so easily, and then you have the hyperinflation of Hypixel.
Isn't it another thing is that before this update, that crops wouldn't grow if you weren't at your realm?
Yeah, and some of the features of the update were good. It's just the implementation of them wasn't.
Okay.
I also think like that they will nerf the wooden sprinklers when the more types come.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
I think that's gonna anger a lot of players, but like, yeah,
It's like,
they
okay.
are gonna make it because I cannot imagine a diamond sprinkler watering like 20 times 20 blocks. It's just
Insane.
too overpowered. So I think they're just gonna nerf it to like 3 times 3. That's bad, but they're so probably gonna make it a little cheaper.
But like a 3x3, it's people just don't realize
That's
how
8
much of a
blocks.
luxury it is.
But it's still like really useful,
It's useful, exactly, and for the amount that you're paying for it, or literally, one golden crop pays for a sprinkler. That's insane. What do you mean? A golden apple,
And imagine
golden
using
mango,
produce
golden banana.
multiplier for like
Yeah,
6
exactly.
rubies. and you can purchase two
Two
sprinklers.
sprinklers
Uh,
for
yeah.
one, like for a single golden crop that appears. That's insane. What do you mean? People don't seem to factor that sort of stuff into it, and it's like,
Yeah, I mean, it seems to me that like most players don't realize how like different the system before was, and then that now you make like insane amounts from nothing basically. Because
do I?
before you had to farm like tons of amounts of crops to like get the money, but now you just farm like few stacks constantly, and you just yield great amount of rubies. Then like everything is just cheaper, but you get more money from it.
Exactly. And I'm always a
Like,
fan of things being more expensive but more rewarding than being cheaper and less rewarding.
How much did a like normal like 5-star crop go for before the update?
A normal 3-star, because it was 3-star, not 5-star,
Wait,
went
wasn't
for...
it like 1 to 5 stars? I thought.
No, it
Yeah, it
originally
was
was
before
1 to
the-
5. Not before this
That was
update. They did
before
it.
the old point for update.
There was
Yeah,
an
so
so that's like
yeah.
a while ago.
There was a 0.4 update that changed it, and that's when they introduced golden crops as well.
Yeah. They like changed some stuff.
And
I remember
it's because
farming before.
1 and 2-star crops used to not be sellable, and it was just like a useless item other than food, which was like,
Oh really?
yeah, exactly. So they
I thought you could sell like all of them.
no, you could only
those are
sell
weird memories.
3, 4, 5. So
Oh,
then
that's
they
unfortunate. That's basically
they
telling
condensed
you-
it. Yeah, exactly.
That's basically telling you you need to take care of your farm 24/7, or otherwise you won't make any profit from this.
Yeah, so then they changed it, made it slightly better, added golden crops, and then just did a bunch of unnecessary junk that like should have just been saved for progression. All they needed to do was introduce a sprinkler, and people
So how much-
would have been none the wiser or not cared at all.
Wait. So how much quote unquote did a 3-star fruit or
It
crop
used
go
to sell for 8. No, I think 8. No, it was 8.
Yeah, I think so.
It was 8, and seeds were 1 each.
I mean that the seeds were that cheap for like a lot of time. Like just
Yeah, exactly.
they changed it in the latest farming update.
Yeah, so
harvesting
and
update.
so what it would mean is that you'd use a produce multiplier, be guaranteed 2 crops, and then you'd sell 2 crops for 16, and have spent 7, giving you 9 rubies profit per box per harvest.
Do you think the growing while offline is a good thing?
Yeah, and I also think that crops grow
I mean, we don't
consistently
have
is a
any
good
crops
thing.
that. I mean, we don't have any crops that will grow for more than 100 minutes, so I don't think it's like something bad. Because you just that's.
No one wants to sit on
Like-
the realm for an hour and 40 minutes.
I mean, you could always AFK,
You
so
could.
that's basically just you AFKing offline, you could say. So yeah. I mean, you can always just sit on the server 24/7 and just let the crops grow, even without the change. That isn't really something that changed a lot. But it's like, at the current moment, it seems to me that just farming the crops, the vegetables, I mean, not corn, but like lettuce, chili, eggplant, those crops are just not good enough to be farmed, it seems to me. You don't get enough profit for it to be, like,
Any of the mid-tier
worth it.
crops isn't worth it. It's either better to go for the whole 9 yards. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, the most efficient crop is the other, like, 5-day crops.
I farm like corn and pineapples. Those are also like good.
Yeah, but
because they just you get the around the same amount. I farmed them mainly because to fill out some of the days.
yeah, but
Because
I can.
yeah,
It's the sort of thing where people don't seem to realize that the most efficient, without fail, crop to farm is are 5-day crops, and the shorter the amount it takes, the less efficient it becomes. Like cost efficient it becomes.
yeah.
It becomes worse and worse money making wise. Not insanely, but it adds up if you're selling a lot of crops every single day.
Can I add something on that?
Mm.
So basically, I spent like 30K buying a bunch of seeds and crop and like fertilizer and whatnot for mangoes and bananas, which are both like 5-day growths or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
currently, I haven't sold all of it, of course, but I have about I've made about 130K from it just in general. So I've made
I
technically
have
100K from it. So.
I made like 100K in one day once just from farming.
Eesh.
That's insane. Yeah, like really, I have a not really big farm, just 12 stacks of planter boxes.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I farm
Yeah.
just once in the day all the 5 crops that are like good, the 5-day and 4-day ones.
Mm.
And I just sold it during the day, and yeah, I made this much profit. I mean, the gold crops make a lot of changes because, when you get like 30 golden crops, and I was lucky that time, you just sell it and that's 7K profit, just the golden crops. 5 times, that's 35K.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
only have like 2 stacks of planters growing stuff from it. So.
And that day, I later, like in the night, I did some great trades. I bought a clover rug for 40K and a clover bow for 80K, and that was like 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Eesh.
Yeah, I was lucky. That was like a returning player, but like he knew the clover bow cost much more, but like he was okay. You can have it for the price and give me free platinum. So I give him 3 pieces of platinum and 80K, and he was satisfied. I mean, he had a spare, I think. So yeah.
Means fair.
Who knows? Why is the weather in Minecraft so loud? I have it set on like 50%. Is this
Because
something they changed like on
Minecraft
Origin
is
Realms?
just an incredibly loud game, but I do think they boost the volume of everything on Origin Realms. Like whenever,
they
unironically, on Origin Realms, I have my volume set to like 1, and it's still really loud. It's insane.
Yeah, it's just like really loud. Oh, Jacko restock. Nice. Nice. Let's see what he has.
Also, I just want to... I'm not going to say the name of the server, because I'm not going to take away from the hard work Origin Realms is doing. But there's another server that I think is using a system, unless it's modded. But I'm pretty sure they're using a system that Igrium made. To, like, do custom
you mean the
things.
animation system?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, though.
I mean, maybe he shared it, maybe he got paid for it.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean,
he
it's
no,
his system,
because he's on the server. He's paid to be on the server, and he's a team member. Because he just updates it whenever Minecraft updates. It's like the whole reason that he's paid.
Yeah, I mean, the one that's used for Origin Realms is modified a little. He said that in the video that it's not the original one, but it's like modified to suit better the stuff that Origin Realms team uses.
Yeah.
Hey, CoCap, do bastions have spawners in them?
Mm-hmm. The treasure ones do.
Where?
Stop the weather is...
Only the ones that have
No.
the big, like, drop down in the middle that's over lava with a big gold
Yeah.
pile. Everyone else doesn't.
I just turned the weather sounds off. I was so annoyed by it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it had to stop. Ah, finally the balloon prices are going down a little.
Yeah, once a new like sale happens, and I do think that the Lunar New Year isn't going to be a key of its own, but even if it is, with the next sale, people just buy a bunch and open them in hopes of profiting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be the smaller event, which is probably gonna it's probably gonna be like the Thanksgiving one, you know what I mean? So it may like be a fabric slash cosmetic grade one,
And I do
and
want
that
to
would
do like a
motivate
bunch
players
of
to
keys.
buy it, and we will get more balloons, and the prices will go down.
I do think that they need to, I don't know, add gift cards or something like a coupon type system.
I know. I think
like a credit type
Robot
system,
said
even if it is like a
that-
current, like a currency that they make that's like a premium currency that's tradable with players.
Yeah, like, I mean that's
Let's
basically
go.
real life money trading, which is forbidden at the moment, you know.
Yeah, but it's the sort of thing where it's real life money on the server, and it's only money that's on the server.
But like, that's basically, if you have money, you can buy everything. That's what Boxing has done, and that's why it's forbidden as of now.
People don't realize the reason it's forbidden is because it isn't making the server money. I'm telling you right now, if there was money in it for them, they would do it. If
they would keep it,
yeah,
that's
exactly,
of course, because
it makes them money.
Profit.
If they were like a CS:GO thing where there was an official way to, like, you could, for example, buy this premium currency, trade it among people or whatever, and then you can withdraw it at like a 10% loss of what it like netted you, as well as
like,
stuff. Then so many people would use this currency, but then the issue is almost any game that has a premium currency, all of the like kids or people who are just stupid try to like squeeze every penny out of it, and are like, nope, I will only sell it for this, and it's like, well, no, I'm not gonna, and it just forces people to like it wouldn't be good for the server.
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine this being like that you can buy like gift cards from the store, and you will receive the item in game, like you would buy keys or something, and yet the item could be like given to anyone, and you could just use it like a key, right click with it in your hand, and it will apply to your name, and when you log in on the store, you would like have it applied and could use it. I imagine it could work like that, but like, yeah, it's like, that's the only way I imagine it working.
Yeah,
the currency just that's like mine coins work on Bedrock, you know, and it's just not the best thing. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I like never
understand.
really purchased much stuff on the marketplace on Bedrock, because I mean, I used to play it a lot. I started on Pocket Edition, but like once the marketplace came out, which was like in 1.1, that's many years ago, but like I played since the beta. That it was just a horrible thing. I mean, nowadays they just release a little bit of free stuff like on Christmas and that. But it's still not worth it, because there's also, you don't have a 100% chance you will find good content, because there is stuff that is presented like the most best stuff, and you buy it and you realize that it's just complete
pay like
trash.
$10 for it, and then it's garbage because it's an unregulated
So that's like
mess.
hidden bunker map for, I don't know, you could for like
$10, but
and
it's like
you get it and you realize it's just some basic house that tries to look cool and doesn't even have any special features or something. That's like completely. I mean, it's not a scam, but like it's just not good that these things are available on the store.
the fact that so many insane high quality maps are made on Minecraft Java out of the kindness and sweetness of people's hearts
For free.
that take
You mean
hundreds
imagine
of
diversity?
hours.
That's like one of the biggest maps.
If diversity
for
had
Minecraft, and
if
it's-
they had have sold diversity for 25 cents, they would have been millionaires,
Yeah,
multi-millionaires.
and it's like
All
crazy.
of the diversity maps added up, I think, have like 50 million plays or downloads.
Yeah, that's just crazy that a little team of people just works on something for free. I mean, Origin Realms also a small team working on big things, but they get the money from the store and events. But like diversity is completely free, and you really don't have an easy option to pay the creators.
Mm-hmm.
That is just incorporated. Yeah, that's amazing. I wonder when Diversity 4 will come out.
Diversity 04 already has come out, hasn't it?
I don't think so.
Or was the big one that everyone was waiting on Diversity 3?
I think that was free. And it was like really, really, really huge. Because like there's not an official one from Q Magnet.
Yeah.
But like his team was like crazy. I played it like I don't know, that was when 1.14 was like the most up-to-date version. So
Yeah, I know
that's
what you
like 3 years ago. And I mean, it's crazy that the map came out like 3 or 4 years ago. Like 3 years ago. That's just crazy. I mean, we are getting old. The time is just flying. What do you think about the frogs in Minecraft 1.19?
I think that they're
In my
kinda
opinion,
cool.
they're ugly.
I like them. They're cute.
To me, it seemed like it was, at least what was presented on the Minecon was done a little lazily. Like, I don't know. The textures don't seem to be on the level of the updates like 1.16 and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
you're playing the game for boxes and pixels, so I mean,
I like, for example, like the mud bricks. They're very, very cool and, some sort of a good block, but just, for example, the mangrove wood is just, and the roots, even worse. And I still don't understand why the mud is gray. That's just, that's like
Because
hard.
Mojang be
That's
like,
dumb.
hey yo,
Like,
let's do something that's incredibly stupid and do something that I want added into the game, not what the community wants. Then they
yeah,
execute on it, and then it's
it seems
added,
like-
and then people don't care because the updates they add, are like vanilla ice cream. Unless you're intolerant to it, like it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's like with the Caves and Cliffs update, they just stopped with adding stuff that the players want. They just, fine, you
And-
got what you wanted, and now we add stupid stuff to the game.
But do you want to know the one person who's adding stuff to the game that people are actually excited for? It's the one person they
Who?
hired that was a mod maker, and he's adding
Yeah,
the
that
feature.
was how is
King
he
B
called?
Dogs.
So, King B Dogs, yeah.
what has he added?
He's
He
adding
has
the
made
warden.
Aether mod. Like
He made
one
the
of the
Aether
first
mod
big ones.
many years ago, and then
And,
after
yeah.
doing a bunch of stuff, he was picked up by Mojang, and they were like,
I mean, he's the person that is.
What has he done at Mojang?
at Mojang,
he's doing the
he's
warden
lead
and
of
stuff.
the warden, and everything from that is him.
Okay.
which is the one update that everyone like unanimously in the Minecraft community has been excited for ages.
I mean, that's like my favorite part of the 1.19 update. It seems like if they only update the swamps, that's just bad. I think they should update like all the biomes, like Origin Realms is doing.
Yeah,
You know,
but
and not
I
just
say
do
this.
one or two biomes.
The reason Mojang has a harder job, and I'm not trying to bootlick here, but Mojang has a hard job because anything that they add isn't an optional, oh, if you join this server, this is in the game. No, it is in the game for everyone, forever.
You cannot undo it if you don't make like hard mods or just mess with Minecraft completely, you know.
Yeah, because if they were to add something that people don't like and then they wanted to remove it, removing it would require...
No.
Yeah, you can't remove something from Minecraft.
That would destroy stuff. But I just visited the feedback site, you know, the site where bugs are posted, but also like suggestions.
Yeah.
This season's like suggestion got a lot of upvotes, and I don't like it. Like the thing that your world just changes every little while and nothing stays the same. It's just not fitting for Minecraft, in my opinion. You know, like that.
And I
you
think
just build something that fits with the normal green leaves, and in a few real life days, you just have all of them blue or something, and just I think that Minecraft is not really suited for like constant changes happening. Just
I think
at
doing
one
seasons following the real life seasons is cool, or doing like minute changes for real life events, like the fact that when Christmas comes around it's so temporary. But also it's the sort of thing where Minecraft isn't a game. Minecraft is a sandbox game, and it's the most aggressive of a sandbox game where everything they add is so passive, so neutral, so meh, that they give freedom to the player in basically every way. And the first time that they've added something really freaking cool, that's a completely new idea, that's going to be a challenge to Minecraft, even on easy mode, it's, like, everyone's excited about it. They're adding a mob that can two-shot you in netherite armor. What? That's awesome. Everyone's excited for that.
That's true end game to Minecraft, if you look at it. That's like
not
something...
Even the Ender Dragon can two-shot you.
No.
No, that's just...
The only other mob in the game, the only mob in the game that deals more damage than that is Wither Explosion and Charged Creeper. That's it.
Yeah,
because they one-shot you.
But like
unless you ran full blast.
I don't really get the fact that people will try to kill the warden. That's just stupid. It isn't meant to be killed. It's just a thing that will disappear when it isn't.
Yeah, but it's the sort of thing where it's like how like you look at a game like Subnautica, you can't. Every mob in there is killable. It just doesn't give you any reward, so it completely discourages you from killing it. It just more encourages you to run away. But you can, with your knife, go in, slop up any of the leviathans, no matter the damage they do, and you'll kill them eventually. You will.
Yeah.
It might take 15,000 swings of your
little knife.
Of your little hot knife, but you can kill him. And that's another thing that I really hope they add to Origin Realms, is maybe like a massive golem-like creature, not like the Strata Golem, but I mean like an evolved, like Mesa on its back level of Strata Golem. Like a flipping huge one that's like obscene.
So like the reef back from Subnautica.
Yeah, like the reefbacks or whatever, where
So like a turtle that just has a part of the world on its back, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Sheer. And no, this isn't
that's
Bedrock,
like a
Sheer.
cool idea, you know, something that's just you know, passive and just no, not passive, peaceful and
Yeah.
doesn't do anything, but
Something
just
that just adds atmosphere and maybe like they wander around. But I think it would be cool if there was like an evolved version of the Strata Golem that's like maybe a Strata Giant or something like
I
that.
mean, the
It says you
fact
got
that they
600
can.
subscribers.
Wait, what? Sorry?
Yeah, it says you have 600.
Oh yeah, I know. I hit it like a hour ago. It's really cool.
During the stream, I was like, I subbed like 2 times. So, yeah. So I helped a little.
Yeah, it's
I
very
mean,
nice.
congrats on the subscribers. That's
Yeah.
an achievement of its kind.
Yeah. I'm very happy.
Are you one of the first like all Origin Realms YouTubers or?
I
The
think
visionary one is
he
currently an only Origin Realms.
No,
Like,
but has
he
he-
made like Fortnite videos before.
Yeah, I'm
think.
exclusively Origin. I think I'm the biggest exclusively Origin Realms creator. Not the first.
What if I
definitely not
try
the
to
first.
beat you,
I mean,
Captain?
you could. You can try. But I don't really care. It's not like
I mean,
I'm
it's
trying
hard
to be the
become
biggest.
a creator on Origin Realms as of now, because they have high demands for a community that just isn't big enough to get the subscribers. They
I mean,
just
yeah, but you look at someone like Viz. He's gained 5k subs. He's gained like 4k off of only doing Origin Realms. Like that's
I mean,
nothing to
you can
scoff
get
at.
the subscribers like in long term, but just like not being on TikTok and that,
Oh
you
yeah,
don't really get the stuff.
it's the sort of
Because
thing
like
where
TikTok is the main platform to get people. That's like the easiest way to get the creator rank on
oh
Origin
yeah,
Realms.
exactly. Nafi has hit it already, and it's because
10K, and I mean he was a creator just because they wanted to.
he was a creator
like
because he made Origin Realms content, and he's also a moderator. So, but he got it before requirements
I
were
mean
set up.
I think he's part
And
of the quality assurance team now.
no, but he's still a creator.
Features.
He's still a
Yeah,
creator.
yeah. I mean,
But he
he's
also
a mod,
does.
he's a creator,
Oh my
but
god,
he also
was that a
tests,
lightning strike?
like. I hope you know that Nafi tests out like unreleased features, and he's testing 1.0, for example,
Oh my
because he's part
lord,
of the
was that
QA.
bad.
So like he has seen a lot of the stuff from the update.
Mm.
He's like one of the people that just decide if it's good, like it will be enjoyable for the players.
Which I still find stupid and terrible that that's exclusively staff members, and I want to make that incredibly
Not
clear.
staff members. That's
No,
like only a
all
few
of the
them, not
no,
even all.
all of QA at the moment is staff members, and that's moderators, team members, and admins. That's it. There's no
Why
elite
these
rank.
people?
Because I
Like-
don't know, they can trust them, I guess. But that's not gonna get you good
I mean,
feedback.
I am a very active player on OR, and just I think
There are
like,
there are two people on the network, and if you know them, you know them. I'm not gonna say their names because it's just I bring them up too much and without their consent.
I mean, I like the idea of like Ben posted it a few months ago, maybe half a year ago, but they would make a dungeon test with elite players. It's just something little that would just open it a
and
little to the community.
Zero in
But
chat.
there's a catch.
The code.
Because
I don't know what you mean by code. Just someone's asking me what
Maybe
code.
the IP to the server.
If you mean the IP to the server, it's play.originrealms.com. And I can post it in chat. But if like that's if you want to play, but it's not for Bedrock. It's for Java only. So
and it's a server, not a realm. That's also a thing.
you need
Also,
Java,
guys, how do
and
I
it's
choose an origin?
that's the IP. Then you cannot join, unfortunately. You need to have the full version of Minecraft Java.
What if I want to choose an origin? How do I do that?
If you want to get Minecraft Java, you just have to search up Minecraft and then buy the non-Windows 10 edition. I'd recommend searching up how to install Minecraft Java or how to get access to Minecraft Java.
You can get to the main site and they have like instructions there. Also, fun fact, you have to be 19 years older to play Minecraft in South Korea.
I mean, I believe that, because they've got very strict rules on gaming.
I mean, it's official on the site that, like, if you're not older than 19, you cannot play Minecraft.
But that's not cause it's like graphic or anything. That's just because
laws, no.
It's a law in in South Korea that you can.
In North Korea, you would get executed for playing
In North
Minecraft.
Korea, you'd bring in the Squid Game on DVD and then get sent to prison for the rest of your life.
And other people get sent to camps working, and their families.
No, they get sent to rehabilitation camp. Oh my goodness! OMG! It is Michael. Wow. I do want to bring up a cursed meme, but Michael wouldn't care. Because people don't know this, but Michael's realm used to have a sign that said, "If you can see this, F you." Because the joke was that the only people who could see it were realm members. Because he had a closed private realm, but then he made it public, and then it was sad. This store, here you go, and then you're dead, and then I dive down and die to fall damage 50 times over. Oh, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead.
So quickly, CoCap.
Yeah, but I'm also the best around. / Del Home Net / Set Home Net. Do you want to ask him, what do I do if I can see the sign in your realm? But that's just like it's like an F tier meme. It's not even funny.
Not very funny. Didn't laugh.
Not funny. I ruffle-copted so hard. Also, I do recommend that if you find a treasure bastion to check the chests around it, because there are.
I got like 2
helicopter
from one bastion yesterday. That was good. I liked it.
I think the most you can get is 2 netherite from one chest, which is just insane.
I mean, it's overpowered.
But for someone, like, using netherite for building is so annoying, because it's such a cool block, but it's so impossible to obtain.
Expensive.
Well, welcome to the stream, Blurry. Thank you for showing up.
I just broke 2 spawners and got no frags from it.
That is sad, but also relatable.
I have Fortune 3 as well, so I would have gotten like...
I mean, it's weird that sometimes you just get no fragment, and sometimes 4 of them. That's...
Oh, almost fell. It did fall.
There's a thunderstorm. It's scary.
I don't like thunderstorms.
Like, oh my. Don't use the T launcher.
Oh,
is that a Terraria reference, Dave? It's Team Mod Loader.
Well, T launcher is a thing.
What? I know T launcher as a like Minecraft launcher. You can get cracked Minecraft.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, you need to use the full version. Like, yeah, no, I just don't use. I don't use cracked Minecraft because you know. It's the best $30 you'll ever spend in your life. Are you kidding me? AAA games cost like 4 times as much as this game, and they haven't updated in like 15 years, let alone like had enough content to survive for that long. Yeah, you look at a game like this.
Minecraft is the best $30
And, you know, like you
I've
can
ever
use
spent.
cracked Minecraft if you own a Minecraft account, but you can't use a cracked Minecraft account and your Minecraft account at the same time. Because cracked Minecraft is basically just like emulating Minecraft. And it's like the same thing with an emulator. You can only emulate if you have the actual license of Minecraft. But yeah, that just shows that I'm not like into the cracked Minecraft community, because, you know, I don't need it. Why do I need to use a beta version of it? Okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna hide and seek again. Okay.
For what? What is the price?
Okay, doing another hide and seek. Will be giving away a saxophone to first and a drag wings to second. Tune into my stream on YouTube to join. Just search CoCap and click the stream. So all I'm gonna
Are you
do.
gonna go hide or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, how we did it earlier today. I could have gotten a balloon.
Yeah, so I'll do a saxophone, then I'll do a dragon wings, and then I'll do, I don't know, like a witch cauldron. No, what do I don't have duplicates, which is annoying. And then I'll do like
I have some, if
I'll
you
do
want.
like a TV hat, a sussy helmet, and a top hat.
Saucy.
Not yet.
1 sec, I'll be back.
So it's, I don't know what it is. So it's a saxophone, dragon wings, and then 2 witch cauldrons, and then, okay, not 2, okay, there we go. Sorry, let me just yeet that out of my inventory, that out of my inventory, that out of my inventory,
Yeet.
that and that out of my inventory. Here and here. Okay, so 5th is the sussy helmet. 5th is a top hat. 4th is a TV hat and a sussy hat. 3rd is a witch cauldron and a tribal staff. 2nd is dragon wings. 1st is saxophone. So, ooh, I'm hiding. No more games.